Most people think they understand how fat loss works. Eat less, move more, burn more calories than you consume. That's the story we've all been told. And while it sounds logical, it completely misses what's actually happening inside your body when fat is gained or lost. I didn't realise this until I stumbled across a scientific presentation that broke fat loss down in a way I'd never heard before. And once you hear it, you start to understand why so many people struggle, even when they're doing everything right. Here's the part most advice leaves out. Your body doesn't burn fat just because you exercise or cut calories. It burns fat when it has enough usable energy to do so. Fat loss is controlled at a cellular level, not a treadmill level. Inside, your cells are tiny energy producers that decide whether your body uses stored fat for fuel or holds onto it for safety. When these energy systems are working well, your body naturally taps into fat stores. Energy feels steady, hunger is easier to manage, weight responds. But when energy production drops, everything changes. The body shifts into conservation mode, metabolism slows, fat storage increases, and you feel tired, foggy, and less motivated. Not because you're weak, but because your body is trying to protect itself. This is why two people can follow the same diet and get completely different results. One person's body has the energy to burn fat, the other person's body is stuck preserving it. And here's what really shocked me. A lot of the things we think should help fat loss can actually push the body deeper into conservation mode. Extreme calorie cutting, overtraining, skipping meals constantly. They all send the signal that energy is scarce. And when energy feels scarce, the body holds onto fat even tighter. That's why weight loss often starts strong, then slows, then stalls. It's not because fat loss stopped working, it's because your body adapted. The presentation compared it to a thermostat. When energy is high, fat burning turns up naturally. When energy drops, fat storage turns on to keep you safe. Most diets never address the thermostat, they just keep turning the heat up and wondering why nothing changes. The hopeful part is learning that this system isn't broken, it just needs to be supported properly. According to the researchers behind the presentation, when the body's energy production is restored, fat loss becomes easier and more consistent, without forcing it. People shared stories about breaking plateaus, having more energy, and seeing changes in their body that finally made sense. Not because they found a new diet, but because they finally understood how fat loss actually works. Now, the full explanation, including what controls this energy process and how to support it naturally, takes more time than we have here. That's why it's all laid out in a new breakthrough method presented in a free online video. It walks you through what really controls fat burning, why most approaches fail long term, and how to work with your body instead of fighting it. If you've ever felt confused by why weight loss feels harder than it should, I highly recommend watching it. You'll find the link below this video. Watch it when you can give it your full attention and see if it finally connects the dots. Because once you understand how fat loss works in your body, everything starts to make a lot more sense.